All right, Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Um, This real quick, today we're just going to go into the word pharmacy, okay, which brothers should know this already, but, just for the edification, all right, pharmacy, which a lot of people think that going to your pharmaceutical companies slack it, or your hospitals, that these doctors and stuff are there to help you. Well, first off, let's look up the word doctor. All right, because this is why a lot of people get caught up in a lot of things, because they don't look up the meaning of words. All right. All right, so this is the word doctor. It says, the definition here, it says to confer the degree of doctor on, from doctor, meaning to treat as a doctor, administer medical treatment. To is from 1712, sense of alter, disguise for the purpose of deception, falsify. Okay, so you're going to and once I get the definition of pharmacy, it all makes sense. You're going to a hospital, all right, to see a doctor, which you're trusting that he's gonna look at you and does this and that. No, man. The pharmaceutical companies are a business, okay? They're not made to heal and cure you. They're made to treat you. That's why they have more treatments than cures, because treatments make them more money. Why cure you with a one-time payment when I can treat you with multiple payments and you just keep coming back? And that's why a lot of their medications have side effects. It will tell you, hey, it'll do this for you, but it'll cause this, that, and the third. So what happens? You're like, all right, let's say you might need ginger or something like that. They'll give you a medication that has ginger in it, but along with other things. All right, when really all you need is the ginger. So what you could do is just go get you some ginger and be done with. But a lot of people prefer to get the serum, get the pill or whatever. Now you taking this and it has the little ginger in there that'll help you, but it has other things with it that'll make you go back. So now you're cured from whatever or you're treated from whatever you had at first, but now you're going back for a treatment for something else that you had for the treatment that you got for the first one, if it makes sense. And that's how they keep making money and money and money, man. Okay? So going in, it says the word doctor means to alter, to disguise for the purpose of deception. Oh, you need to take this many vaccines. You're lacking in blah 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 blah. And if we don't give you this, it's gonna be really bad. To falsify, man. All right. They disguise things so that they can keep you there. Okay. They tell you things are worse than they really are, so they can keep you there. So they can make more money off of you. Oh, there's no cure for cancer. All these different, there's no such thing. We can give you treatments, we can give you chemotherapy if you don't get it, and then they'll scare people. They'll tell them if you don't get it, there's no possible way you can survive. Blah blah blah. That's not true. Okay. The northern tribes, when they were over here in the Americas, they weren't worried about things like this, man. It's Esau with his wicked vibration that is incorporating things from Greek or Greece or Rome and Babylon and all these different forms of witchcraft into society today, and has deceived people into thinking that it's something good for you, because our people don't know who the enemy is. If you knew who the enemy was, then you'd be very cautious as to why he's trying to help you. What would it serve him to help you? Nothing. So now you gotta watch. If he's saying something is good, now you gotta consider it. Is it really good, or is he just saying it's good, or is it good for him but bad for me? All right, because this devil has it out to get us, man. He's not on our side. Um, and the scriptures tell you, what's up with this, man? All right. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah. Sirach chapter 38, verse 9. It says, "My son, in thy sickness, be not negligent, but pray unto the Lord, and he will make thee whole." Okay? That's the first thing you're supposed to do. You're supposed to pray to the Lord first. Okay? And then it goes down. Um, Let me see. There it is. So jumping down to verse 12, it says, "Then give place to the physician, for the Lord hath created him. Let him not go from thee, for thou hast need of him. There is a time when in their hands there is good success. For they shall also pray unto the Lord, that he would prosper that which they give for ease and remedy to prolong life." See? So now understanding this, the Lord is good. The physician himself has to pray. Okay? He has to pray to the Most High. You also have to pray to the Most High that you have a successful treatment or a cure. But, right? There's a but. Let's look up something here. Your physicians, right, which you go to today, they take something called a Hippocratic oath, right? Now, the Hippocratic oath, this is how it goes. All right, this is what it is. And it's Greek. So it says here, "I swear by Apollo." Now hold on. Red flag right there, because here it is. You have your physicians that are supposed to be praying to the Most High, but well, let's see. Hmm. Matthew 5 verse 34 says here, "But I say unto you, swear not at all, neither by heaven, for it is the Most High's throne, nor by the earth, for it is his footstool, neither by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great King. Neither shalt thou swear by thy head, because thou canst not make one hair white or black. But let your communication be yea, yea, nay, nay," meaning yes means yes, or no means no. "For whatsoever is more than these cometh of evil." So the scripture clearly states you're not supposed to swear, right? But what's going on here in the Hippocratic oath? The first few words, "I swear by," and check this, they're swearing by Greek gods. "I swear by Apollo the healer." Look at this. Look at this. Look. Oh boy. "I swear by Apollo the healer, by Asclepius, by Hygeia, by Panacea, and by all the gods and goddesses, making them my witness, that I will carry out according to my ability and judgment this oath and this indenture, to hold my teacher in this art equal to my own parents." All right, and it goes into basically performing your duties. But here it is, they're swearing to Greek gods. When we just read in the Apocrypha that the physician, right, it says what? "For they shall also pray unto the Lord, that he would prosper that which they give for ease and remedy to prolong life." The physician is supposed to pray to the Most High, not swear to Greek gods. But these are the people taking care of you when you go into them hospitals, man. And that's why I never had an easy feeling in hospitals, man. I hate being in hospitals. All right? And this is what they do over there, man. All right? So all these pharmacies and stuff, because you can live a perfectly normal life without going to the hospital. Understand if you break a bone or something, it's a different story. But these little requirements that they so called they claim that you need is not necessary. Study the herbs because the Lord. Whoa, oh man. Oh no, it's in here somewhere. Let me just type it in Google. Ecclesiasticus 38 and 4. Okay, just click on that. All right. So this is Sirach chapter 38, verse 4. It says here, the Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. See? So the Lord already created the remedies and all of that for us, man. All right. He already created all of that for us. So all these artificial ways of that Esau and the so-called white man is coming out saying this, then the third, that's all witchcraft. All right. Now let's go to the word pharmacy, because the word pharmacy goes back to the Greek word pharmakia or pharmakeia. It says a medicine from Old French pharmacie, a purgative from medieval Latin pharmacia, from Greek pharmakeia. Use of drugs, medicines, potions, or spells, poisoning, witchcraft, remedy, cure. It says from pharmakeus, preparer of drugs, poisoner, sorcerer. So these which I had it here. Let's talk about that. Oh man, I think I closed the page with the word doctor, but the doctors falsifying. All right, these doctors are really sorcerers. Okay, because when you go to these pharmaceutical companies, they use all these. They here it is. They're swearing to Greek gods, and they're giving you quote unquote treatments, which is not good for you, because it comes with all these different side effects. That's not a cure. Okay, that's not a cure, man. So it says sorcerer from pharmacon, drug, poison, filter, charm, spell, enchantment. All right. So hey man, this right here, this is what this is. But people don't look up words. If you looked up words, you would know what this means. You would know what this is, and you would avoid them shooting all them vaccines into your children, and then wondering why your kids are sick, why your kids' IQ level is dropping. Because of this, man. You have to pray to the Lord, and you got to do things the right way, man. Not Esau. Esau can't help you. Esau's for your destruction, not for your help. Okay, now let's go to the Strongs. All right, this is the Blue Letter Bible. Same word. And let's just look at the definition real quick. It's basically the same thing. The use or the administering of drugs, poisoning, sorcery, magical arts. Now, so you're basically going to a witch house. When you go to these pharmacies, you're going there to man, and that's why it doesn't make sense how America's supposed to have one of the best or the best doctors and all these different things, the technology and all of that, but yet you have the most people diseased, sick, dying, and all of that. So something is wrong. All right. Either these doctors don't know what they're doing, or either these doctors aren't there to cure you. All right. It says often found in connection with idolatry and fostered by it. Metaphor, the deceptions and seductions of idolatry. Yeah, this is the word pharmacy. Pharmacy where people like to run to when they're quote unquote sick. Well, this is what it goes back to, man. Often found is magical art, sorcery, often found in connection with idolatry. And you know how the Lord feels about that. Okay? So now do you understand how we're in the worst case scenario? Um, let me see if all right. These are so the number is G5331. All right, and it's the same word here for witchcraft. Galatians 5 verse 20. Idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies. That word there would be pharmakeia for this. Same thing again for sorceries. Neither repented they, Revelations 9 and 21, of their murders, nor of their sorceries, pharmakeia, nor of their fornication, nor of their thefts. See, so the word pharmacy, which has been altered, which now people are deceived to think is a good thing, even in the scriptures, when it's written of, it's not written of in the sense of good for you or healing you. All right? Because the word pharmacy goes back to the word pharmakeia, which is actually in the Bible. But this is the context in which it is written in. It's negative. It's in the same category as idolatry, sorcery, sorceries again. See? So hey man, that's what it is. So I'm gonna just finish it off with these precepts. This is Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Now who are the wicked? Let's prove that real quick. Malachi 1 verse 3. Oh, verse 4. Well, yeah, verse 4. It says, whereas Edom saith, Edom are in Greek would be Idumea, which they're the Edomites, okay, which would be the so-called Caucasians today, or whites. It says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them, the Edomites, the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation, meaning righteous anger forever. So they're gonna be called the border of wickedness. Hence, when it says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, that's talking about Esau, because he's ruling right now. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof, if not where and who is he? And that's what this devil has done. Okay, so this is the last one. Micah 2 verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. So, them doing all this witchcraft, and deceiving people and all of that, man. It's all them building these pharmaceutical companies, creating these diseases and telling you there's no cure. It's all part of their iniquity that they've devised. All right, and that they're able to put it into place because what? Pursuant to Job 9 and 24, it's in the power of their hand. Okay, but the scripture says it's not going to last for long, man. We still have hope. All right, because the Lord is going to send his son back, and he's going to deliver us from this place, because this place is done, man. This is Revelation 11, verse 18. And the nations were angry, and the wrath is come, in the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto the servants the prophets, unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, which are Israelites, and them that fear thy name, which are also Israelites, the elect, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. And that's talking about these Edomites. Okay, Esau is going to be destroyed, man. All right, and that's the hope. Okay, so Lord willing, this is edifying unto the elect. Hopefully you were able to learn something new, but hey, this is why it's important to look up words, man. All right, because this society is far from what it's made out to be. Okay, this is a wicked, evil society that we live in. But Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect. I want to give all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai and Shalom.